Veterans Memorial Auditorium, Des Moines, Iowa, March 9th, 1957. An eager crowd awaits the final game of the Iowa Girls High School Basketball Tournament. Champions all, here are the girls who make this annual event so great. Cedar Valley of Summers from Calhoun County, coached by Ed McNeil. The Indians lost the three-point overtime to Meserve in the quarterfinals. Meserve went on to win the consolation title 60-48 over Blakesburg. Clarence from Cedar County, coached by J.C. Gallagher. The Cardinals fell before Garrison in the quarterfinals. Donaldson from Lee County, coached by Don Finney, beaten in the first round by Laverne. Guthrie Center from Guthrie County, coached by Orville Frazier. The Tigerettes lost out in the first round to defending state champion Maynard. Huxley from Story County, coached by Elwood Sapp, defeated in the first round by Meserve. Ida Grove from Ida County. The coach is Whitey Thompson. Lost the two-point over to Blakesburg in the first round. Lake Park from the far northwest, Dickinson County, coached by Superintendent Lowell Fulmer, beaten by Clarence in the first round. Laverne from Kossuth County. The coach is B.A. Wickett. The Lionettes lost to Maynard in the quarterfinals. New Sharon from Mahaska County. Coach is Ed Chris. The drivers were beaten by Cedar Valley in the first round. State Center from Marshall County. The coach, Norm Den Hartog, lost a two-pointer to Blakesburg 92-90 in the quarterfinals, the highest scoring game in tournament history. Tingley from Ringgold County, coached by Superintendent M.H. Obermeyer. The Tingley girls fell before State Center in the first round. Walnut from Pottawatomie County, coached by Harry Dean, lost to Garrison in the first round. The long march down the tournament trail is nearing its climax. Of the 650 teams that started sectional play, the top two now have been chosen to do battle before a near-capacity crowd of more than 14,000. Back for their second time as challengers for the state title, the Garrison Rockettes from Benton County, carrying a record of 30 wins and 1 loss, and number 25, Dolores Selk, number 33, Barbara Beyer, and number 43, Sharon Benford. For defending champion Maynard at guard, number 52, Mary Ann Rocky, number 44, Janice Haney, number 30, Karen Simpson. At forward, number 50, one of the greatest post players in tournament history, Glenda Nicholson, 5'10" senior who scored 61 points in Maynard's quarterfinal victory over Laverne. Number 32, Virginia Henniges, and number 20, Deanna Steffen. And now, as filmed and telecast during the actual playing of the game, Maynard versus Garrison for the 1957 state championship of Iowa girls basketball. Bednar feeds the ball back again to Froning. Froning on the right side. The ball rolled. It's a jump. If the girl does not have complete possession of it, and both of them grab at the same time, it's a jump ball. So it will be a jump ball now. And it's in the air, controlled by Maynard. That's the line, Karen Simpson. Steffen. Back again to Henniges. Henniges using his now for Garrison. Two-timing the post girl. Henniges' long shot is no good. And the rebound is picked up in there by Barbara Beyer. Gets some long passes away. Froning drops it, picks it up. Bednar with it. To Selk. Using a man-for-man basic defense in the Maynard forecourt. The Maynard backcourt, I should say. Froning gets her shot away. Good. Sylvia Froning shoots and scores. And it's Garrison out in front. Early lead here, 2-0. Henniges to Steffen. Henniges. Steffen. Watch the guard work here now of Garrison. That's going to be the key to the whole thing tonight, probably. Glenda Nicholson's shot is off the rim and down. No good. Henniges rebound. Barbara Beyer is the girl against Henniges. And now the intercepted pass. Coming up with the interception is Sharon Benfer into the forecourt. Froning underneath. Self hook shot is no good. Nice rebounding job by Karen Simpson. Look at the defense being played by the Maynard forwards. And the Garrison forwards also. Now the Maynard guard still trying to work it out. Haney gets to the line to Henniges. Steffen over to Henniges on the right side of the circle to Steffen again. Steffen drives the lane. Back to Henniges. Here's Glenda Nicholson spinning around, but she's bottled up by this tight Garrison zone defense. She has the ball bounced out of her hands. It's a scramble, and a jump ball is called. Garrison's defense was the thing that beat Maynard twice during the season. Let's see if it can do it again tonight, or how much effect it has. Steffen will jump for Maynard. And either girl got a clean swipe at the ball, so they're going to do it again against Sharon Benfer. Tip goes to Henniges. Henniges into Glenda Nicholson. She's 2 times. Henniges back over to Steffen. Glenda Nicholson, whistle blows. And a foul is called on the post guard of Garrison, Barbara Byer, 5'9" senior, who's assigned the unenviable task of guarding Glenda Nicholson, the tournament's leading scorer. First free throw is good. Maynard has his first point. Makes it 2-2. Glenda Nicholson's free throws are all good, both good. Here's the long pass coming out of the backcourt now for Garrison. It's kicked out of bounds. Kicked by Garrison, they ruled, so they'll be played in by Henniges of Maynard. To Steffen. Back to Henniges again. Steffen takes it. They're trying to get into Nicholson. Nicholson, and a nice defensive play by Sharon Benfer as she tips the ball out of bounds before Steffen could get set for that shot. Steffen pinned down. Zone defense and a very tight one in there. And it's a foul on Nicholson. Foul is on Glenda Nicholson, so we move to the forecourt of Garrison. Froning shoots. A 1-and-1. And that's the Garrison 3 and Maynard 2. 5:14 to go in the first quarter. Froning's second shot is good. Garrison 4, Maynard 2. Maynard guards out of the backcourt, and traveling is called on Marianne Rocky. Froning throws it in. Bednar to Froning. Froning being guarded right now by Rocky, one of the top guards in the state. Bednar, the left side of the lane, lays it up good. Little Karen Bednar shoots and scores. 6-2 is the score, and Maynard calls timeout with Garrison holding a 4-point lead and 4:46 left to go in the first quarter. Maynard puts the ball into play in their forward court. Steffen to Henniges. Let's see whether Maynard changes his tactics. Now they're rotating Henniges in there. She loses control of the ball. It goes out of bounds. The ruler was touched by Garrison, and I guess we'll throw it in. Plays catch. Back to Steffen. They're sliding underneath there. Steffen gets in the clear, shoots and scores. That's what they were working for. That play to swing one of the out guards loose underneath, and they got Steffen free. So it's 6-4. Garrison still leads by 2. Sylvia Froning gets it into Selk. Selk's tip shot is over the top of the bracket and down. No good. Meany up with that rebound. Loses control of the ball. And as Garrison self-charges into the front court, ball. Bednar with it. Froning, number 35, has it. To Bednar. Back to Froning. Froning looking for that open play. Self hooks the ball up there. It's no good. Up the lip of the basket and down. Marianne Rocky with the rebound. And Rocky, Froning collide. And it's a foul on Froning. Glenda Nicholson at the line for the Maynard Blue Devils, defending state champions, on a 1-and-1. Shot hits the bracket down. Picked up on the rebound by Barbara Byer. Into the forecourt, Bednar. Bednar up to Self. Now they got Froning playing in the pivot. Whistle blows, and I believe charging foul on Froning. It is. On Sylvia Froning. That's 2 consecutive fouls on Sylvia. Nicholson at the line. Nicholson
free throw, no good. They scrap for it. And it'll be a jump ball. Sharon Benfer, opposite Steffen, in the Maynard forecourt. Scramble for the ball, out of bounds. Played up court by Garrison. Garrison guards will throw it up. Laura Selk, up court to Benfer. Across the line, over to Froning. Bednar to Selk. Tries to fake on the hook shot. The ball batted out of her hands nicely by Karen Simpson, the post girl. Selk. Froning. Froning tightly guarded. Boy, this defense out there is something to see. The shot is short by Bednar. Rocky, Haney rather, goes high to rebound and sees foul by Karen Bednar. 6-4 score. Nicholson at the line. Defensive game so far. 14,000 fans on hand for the finals. Free throw is good. And we have a 6-5 game. Garrison leading by 1. 2:48 to go in the first quarter. Good. Tied up, 6-6. Garrison guards bring it out of the back court. Barbara Beyer to Self. Throws it across the line. Bednar drives the baseline. Blocking foul is coming up. Foul is Janice Haney. Janice Haney, H-O-E-H-N-E. She's a 5'5" junior charged with a foul. 1-and-1 shot by Bednar. It is off the left side and down. They scramble for it. Karen Simpson puts her hands out of bounds as she gets hold of the ball. So it'll be Garrison from the forecourt. Froning moves out, throws it to Bednar. Selk. Froning playing in underneath the boards. Out in front. Bednar's shot is off the glass, down, no good. Froning once again falls down. On the right side, Sylvia looks. Tightly guarded by Rocky, and a traveling violation is called. So it's going to be Maynard putting the ball in. They have it in the forecourt. Steffen on the right side. Henniges tries to set up the screen. Glenda Nicholson at the pivot 2 times. Henniges in the open. Back to Nicholson. Spins, jumps, shoots, no good. Glenda Nicholson gets that jump shot away first and puts Maynard out in front 8-6. Froning in the top of the circle. Bednar. Garrison still looks a little bit tight. Bednar to Froning. Shoots off the rim and down. It's no good, and Froning is fouled by Simpson. First foul on Simpson, number 30, hacking. Sylvia Froning will be at the line. 1:31 left to go in the first quarter. Sylvia Froning pulls Garrison within 1 point. 7 for Garrison, 8 for Maynard. Good. 8-8, tied up. Minute 31 left to go in the first quarter. Haney out with the ball for Maynard. Back to Rocky. Simpson. Across the line. Both teams concentrating on defense tonight. Henniges. Into Nicholson. The ball is bounced out of Nicholson's hands. Scramble for it. Nicholson comes back up with it. Barbara Beyer doing a good defensive job post-wise. Traveling violation against Henniges. All will be put into play by Garrison. Selk with the ball. Bednar. Watch Garrison's offense here as they do a lot of running. They work it around. They have Froning in on what you might call a post. Her shot is no good, and Simpson battles for that rebound. Comes off with it to Haney. Haney is fouled by Bednar. Falls into her. Glenda Nicholson once again at the line. That's the second foul on Bednar. Free throw good. The tie is broken, 9-8. The Maynard Blue Devils in front by 1. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Good. 10-8. 2-point lead by the defending champion Maynard Blue Devils. Garrison out of the backcourt with the ball. Benford threw it across the line. Now Selk has it. Froning. guards of Maynard are giving him fits back there. Misses everything, and it'll let it go out of bounds. Karen Simpson will throw it in for Maynard. Rocky with the ball. Gets it up to Henniges. To Steffen. Steffen back to Henniges. Watch this defensive Garrison's now, how it moves around. Steffen tries to drive the lane against Benford, but can't find an opening. And there's the end of the quarter.
At the end of the first quarter, Maynard held a 2-point lead 10-8 in a battle of two fine defenses. But Garrison's surge is ready to start. And keep your eyes on Sylvia Froning, number 35.
Henniges to Steffen. Nicholson. Henniges. Steffen. And the ball is batted back and forth as they try to get it into the pivot. With a foul on Dolores Self. That's one of the things that Garrison may run into tonight is high fouling because of their tight guarding. Henniges will shoot. Rebound picked off by Barbara Beyer, doing a great rebounding job tonight for Garrison. The whistle blows. Karen Simpson. Too much contact. Second foul on Simpson. Charmaine Selk will be at the line. It is good. Garrison now has a chance to pull into a tie if Selk can sink this one. No good. Look at the rebounding being done there by Haney. To Rocky, to Simpson, back to Haney again, and then to Henniges. Steffen. Holds. Henniges. Nicholson. Back to Nicholson again. Her follow-through jump shot is no good. Steffen. Henniges has it. Henniges. Set. Shoots. No good. They fight for it, and a scramble develops with a foul on Henniges. The foul on Henniges. Jenny Henniges scores. That's her first. So now Froning has a chance to put Garrison out in front if she can sink both of these on the 1-and-1. Good. Ten to 10 is tied up. Garrison should go in front. And they do go in front. 11 to 10. 7:07 left to go in a defensive battle here in the first half. And as Haney tried to bring the ball out, batted out by Bednar. Rocky. Oh, beautifully stolen away by Froning. Froning got in front there and simply intercepted that pass. Charmaine Self back to Froning. Froning is being guarded by Rocky. Pulling the defense out to Froning. Tries to drive the baseline. Finds her pass block. Bednar. Notice Froning now working in and out of that lane. Over to Bednar. Froning is back out in front. Her set shot is off the bracket. They fight for it. It'll be a jump. Dennis Haney and Bednar. Karen Bednar stands only 5'4", 15 years old, a sophomore. And just as the ball comes down, she runs with it. Marianne Rocky. So they put the ball into play in the forward court. Steffen. Put the ball back again to Henniges. Henniges' jump shot is off the rim, no good. Scramble for it. Coming up is Barbara Beyer. Beyer throws a long pass. Goes over the head of Sharon Benford. Can't hold on to it. Can't even get at it, in fact. Steffen with the ball. Glenda Nicholson out to Henniges. To Steffen. Now watch Henniges out there. She'll try to feed the ball into the post or set up this play. With Steffen driving the lane. And they can't bring the girl into the clear. Now the whistle blows, and it's a elbowing foul against Glenda Nicholson. Glenda Nicholson charged with her second foul. Garrison is in front, 11 to 10. 5:39 left to go in the first half. Sylvia Froning shoots, good. 12 to 10, a 2-point lead for Garrison. The Rockettes out in front. Froning's second free throw is no good, but they'll get a jump ball out of it. Bednar opposite Rocky. R-O-Q-U-E-T. Scramble for it, and little Karen Bednar comes up with it. Froning. Simpson comes out, waves that hand in her face. Self. Trying to spring Froning loose here. She tries her long shot. No good. Misses everything. But they still have the ball. Froning fakes beautifully. Bednar. Self. Froning sees an opening. Shoots. No good. The ball won't go in for her. Once again they have it. A nice rebounding job by Bednar. Terrific. Down on one knee she gets the job done. Self. Bednar plays catch with Self. Let's watch Froning's long shot this time. Her third attempt. Tip shot is no good. They can't buy a bucket, and Froning still has the ball. Froning's hook shot is finally good. The rebounding of these Garrison forwards is something to see. Garrison 14 and Maynard 10. Now it's a violation called against Virginia Hennigan, running with the ball. Glenda Nicholson, rather, I should say. And now as Garrison tries to put the ball up the court, goes out of bounds, so it'll be played in by Garrison. Bednar with it. In underneath. Whistle blows. Blocking foul on Rocky. These two teams, neither one of them has to have much of a lead in the latter stages. That's the first foul on Rocky because they're control ball specialists. Froning's free throw is good. 15 for Garrison, 10 for Maynard. A 6-point lead for Garrison over Maynard. Rocky brings the ball out past Sahaney. Ball is batted out of her hands by Bednar, and they're going to get a jump ball. Glenda Nicholson. The jump opposite Sharon Benfer in the forecourt of Maynard. Hennigan takes it for Maynard. Steffen. Back to Hennigan. Over to Steffen on the right side. Hennigan. Jump shot is no good off the right side and down, and it's Barbara Beyer up with a rebound. Look at her throw it. Goes out of control and out of bounds. As Froning tried to get it. Pass was too wide. Steffen has it for Maynard. To Hennigan. Glenda Nicholson, jump shot good. She banks it off the glass and lays it through, so we have a 4-point ball game, 16-12, with Garrison leading. 3:30 to go in the first half. Bednar to Froning, operating on the left side of the keyhole and pulling the Maynard man-to-man defense over there with him. Now Froning, as she drove in through, is called on a foul. Sylvia Froning. That's her third foul. And that could be trouble later in the ball game. Glenda Nicholson will shoot. She's a dead-eye. She puts it through. 13 for Maynard, 16 for Garrison. 3:19 to go in the first half. Second shot makes it a 2-point ball game, 16-14. Somebody was over the line. Maynard was over the line, so the free throw does not count. Garrison has it in the forecourt. The Rockettes to Froning at the free throw line. Rocky guards her close. Bednar. No good. Off the glass and down. A lot of the shots are being rushed here because of the tough defenses of both of these clubs. Steffen for Maynard. Hennigan in the pivot. Back to Hennigan. Hennigan tries to get set for the jump, and she is fouled by Dolores Self. Foul on Self. Garrison takes timeout. As time is resumed at the free throw line, Glenda Nicholson. 1-1. Off the right side, they fight for that rebound, and it is a jump ball. Barbara Beyer opposite Virginia Hennigan. Beyer tips it, but Hennigan gets more of a control of it. Over to Steffen. To Hennigan. Long shot, good. that is what Maynard coach Mel Coopersmith has been hoping will happen. The ability of Henniges to shoot from outside to pull that defense out. 16-15. Garrison leads by 1. Froning tries to find that open shot, but Rocky is with her ever. Charmaine Selk. Bednar, and it's Haney deflecting the pass. Froning tries to drive around, and Rocky deflects the ball out of bounds, so it's still Garrison. The Rockettes have it. To Selk. Selk playing out in front, trying to throw in there, and 3 guards almost surround Froning. She touched it. It goes out of bounds. Haney to Simpson. Across the line. Glenda Nicholson. Watch how hard she works in this ballgame. Always up by the line to get the pass, and then drives back into the keyhole. Glenda with it. Loses it to Byers temporarily. Henniges takes it short. Now Virginia Henniges is taking over the scoring lead as she comes through with 2 field goals to put Maynard out in front, 17-16, with a minute and a half to go here. Froning's set shot is no good. Scrambles for the ball, out of bounds. And a jump is called between Froning and Haney. Tip is controlled by Garrison. A tumble as they get it. Haney and Selk will jump. Selk stands 5 feet 10 and Haney 5 feet 5. Tip, nevertheless, is, well, it's tied up once again. Another jump ball. 17 for Maynard, 16 for Garrison. Tip this time is batted with a lot of force, but Sylvia Froning gets it. Rockettes. Now, let's see. Froning's going down into the hole once again. Moves outside on the left side of the lane. Rocky is right on top of her. Over on the far side to Froning. Doesn't get time to get set. Trying to set those screens up quickly, but she isn't able to take advantage of those either as they're sliding the gals in behind them. Selk with the ball. Rather Froning, I should say. Shoots and scores. You can see how hard they're both having to work for these field goals. 18-17. Garrison leads by 1. Henniges to Steffen. Henniges. Glenda Nicholson. Henniges' running shot was no good. They scramble for that rebound. Henniges comes off with it, and she's fouled. Fouled by Sharon Benfer, number 43.
Number 43. Henniges shooting.
Virginia Henniges. 5'9" sophomore. No good. It's off the rim. Glenda Nicholson's shot is still no good. And Barbara Byer, look how she throws that ball, just like a baseball, lobbing another pass down. Bednar tries to work it into the pivot and is fouled by Rocky. No, correction, Haney. 2 fouls on Haney.
Number 44, Haney.
Karen Bednar will be at the line. They battle for it once again, and Bednar comes up with it. Jump shot. There's the first jump shot we've seen. Good. Froning's first jump shot, and she scores. 20-17. 8 seconds left to go in the first half. Garrison 20 and Maynard 17. There's a long set shot by Henniges as the half ends.
At the halftime, Garrison had forged ahead by 3 points, 20-17, with Sylvia Froning accounting for 17 of those points. But watch Maynard during the third quarter, as Glenda Nicholson, number 50, almost single-handedly puts the Blue Devils back in front.
Garrison leads Maynard 20-17 as we start action in the second half. Henniges drives in. Barbara Byer guards against her. Feedback goes out. Into Nicholson. Tip shot good. Nicholson up there on her fingertips. Lays it through. 20-19. Garrison ahead by 1. Froning. Back to Bednar. Out to Froning. Trying to set up the screens that have worked for them in previous games. But this Maynard defense is tough. Bednar off to the left now. Froning trying to pull Rocky away from the basket. Rocky's on her like a shadow. Here's Froning. Gets opening. Shoots. Ball rims out. No good. Haney off with the rebound. Lobs a long one up into the front court. Henniges, number 32, takes it off to Steffen. Virginia Henniges, sophomore. Steffen. Glenda Nicholson shoots, scores. Glenda seems to be getting more position now. On Barbara Beyer, the post guard of Garrison. Rockette with it. As Maynard goes out in front by 1, 21 to 20. You can watch this pattern play very well from our high camera now. There's the jump shot, and it's good. Froning connects her 19th point. 22 to 21. Garrison back in front again. Glenda Nicholson. Henniges running jump shot. One-handed pusher is no good, and Beyer 33 off with the rebound. Long passes now bring it down court. Froning. Bednar to Froning. Drives the right side. Fakes. Look how she fakes. Shoots. No good. The ball off the left side. Simpson with it. Rebounding for Maynard. Haney. Drives to her left. Lobs the pass over the line. Henniges. To Steffen. Back to Henniges on the right side of the keyhole. They're trying to get it into Nicholson. Here's Nicholson. Drives through 3 guards. Places her and scores. Nicholson is getting more position and being more aggressive there on offense as she puts Maynard out in front, 23 to 22. Here's Froning trying to set up a screen of Self, but Self can't control the ball, and it's Rocky with it. Henniges, Steffen. Virginia Henniges. Glenda Nicholson back to Henniges. One-handed push shot is going to be good. No, it's not going to be good. Off the left side and down. Ben for a rebound. To Beyer. To Self. To Froning. Back to Froning again. Froning stops to Self. Here's Froning's jump shot. It's no good. Janice Haney takes the rebound. Number 44, and it's into the forecourt. With Steffen takes it. Number 20. Off to Henniges. Henniges at the line. To Glenda Nicholson. Glenda tries to move back out. Steffen to Glenda. Henniges open, shoots, scores. Henniges shoots and scores. And Maynard now breaks away to a 3-point lead, 25 to 22. 4:34 to go. Bednar shoots a pass out to Self. Karen Bednar. Ball misses everything. A great save made on it. Bednar tries to get it. She does get it. Moves around there with great speed, and she had to as Froning made a save. Ball almost went out of bounds. Timeout is called by Froning of Garrison. With the score, Garrison 22 and Maynard 25. 4:14 to go in the third period. And it's Garrison with the ball. Froning to Bednar. To Froning. Froning travels with the ball. No substitutions on either team so far. Steffen drives into the top of the circle. Finds Henniges on the right side. To Steffen. Tries to drive in and around. Steffen. Look at the defensive patterns now for Garrison as they're trying to play for the interception, and a foul is called on Barbara Beyer. That's Beyer's second foul. Second foul on Barbara Beyer. Shot is good by Glenda Nicholson. .26 for Maynard. 27 for Maynard. Maynard trailing at halftime by 3. Now comes back. Garrison having trouble getting the ball across the line, but they get it up there. Froning. Plays catch with Benfer. Bednar is going to shoot off the rim. Haney rebounds, giving Garrison only one shot now. Simpson with it, and Froning, rather Self. Charming Self, charged with a foul. So it'll be shooting. Glenda Nicholson. A 1-and-1. First foul on Charmaine Self. Dolores Self, senior, is in the backcourt. Second shot is no good. Henniges had her hands on the ball, but it was taken away from her by Dolores Selk. Denver. Selk in the forecourt for Bednar. They're trying to set up that screen, but Froning isn't having too much luck getting it set up for her. Here's Froning. Number 35, and she's fouled by Marianne Rocky.
Foul is on Rocky, number 52 of the
R-O-Q-U-E-T. Here's the foul.
free throw line.
Her second. Froning at the line. Froning up over the 20-point mark now. Good. That makes it a 5-point ball game, 28-23. Second shot is good. Froning connects. And we have a 4-pointer. Maynard, 28. Garrison, 24, in a low-scoring affair here. Wild pass. Heaney, one of the few times she's thrown wild. Ball goes out of bounds. Here's still Froning. Number 35, Froning, tries to sneak in behind that screen, but it dissolves just as she gets there. Selk along the baseline to Froning. Froning trying the baseline now. Look at these guards work at it. And underneath, Froning open, shoots, scores. Only a Froning, they work a nice play. Scores for the Garrison Rockettes. Then to Nicholson, to Henniges. To Nicholson, Henniges plays catch. Henniges moving around out there swiftly. Nicholson. Jump shot, good. Nicholson on that automatic jump shot of hers, 30-26, 4-point lead. Garrison on the counterattack. Froning looks for somebody to throw to, finds Bednar. Bednar almost loses it out of bounds. Now it's to Selk at the pivot. Selk tries to get that back over the head shot away. She travels with the ball. Simpson will throw it out of the backcourt for Maynard. To Rocky. London Nicholson to Henniges. To Steffen. Henniges. Guarded by Selk. Steffen. Now let's see what London Nicholson tries to do. She spins back out to Steffen. They're trying to set up this play to spring one of them in the open. Henniges retrieves the ball. Steffen with it. Here's Henniges. Then Nicholson to Steffen. Steffen's jump shot is in and out. No good. They scramble for it. And it's Barbara Byer jumping opposite Steffen. Garrison with the ball. Bednar's hook shot is good. Fantastic shot by Bednar. Drove through, hooked it through, back over her head, banks it. 28-30. Maynard's blade cuts it two. Then to Nicholson, to Henniges. With the intricate patterns now they're trying to set up in the equally intricate defense. Cautiously working that ball. Nicholson sliding in and out of the lane. The two out forwards. There's the shot.
At the end of the third quarter, Maynard had again taken the lead, 30-28, behind the 11-point shooting of Glenda Nicholson. But the excitement is just beginning. The fourth quarter was one of the finest in tournament history, and Nicholson and Froning virtually matched each other point for point.
Holds over her head. side, back to Hennigan. Here's Hennigan now trying to get it into Steffen. Back out to Steffen. Hennigan, soft shot, misses everything, goes out of bounds. Going to be played down court by Garrison. Either one of these teams gets a 4 or 5 or even a 3-point lead in the fourth quarter. Watch out. They play possession ball. Froning. Self to Froning. Froning has a good screen, but she doesn't take advantage of it. Over on the right side now. Bednar in the keyhole. Froning shot is good. Froning connects. Garrison leads by 2, 32-30 over defending state champion Maynard. Then to Nicholson. Hennigan has the brief opening. Nicholson's jump shot is good. And it's right up for more. 32-32. A defensive game here and a beautiful thing to watch. Bednar. Froning. Look at how they're trying to set up Froning now on a jump shot, and she makes it. Drives in the lower half of the circle, right in the middle of the lane, and connects. 34-32. Garrison on the long end here. Hennigan with the ball. Guarded by Benford. 2 guards sag. Whistle blows, and it's going to be a blocking foul. Foul against 25, Dolores Selk. Foul is on Dolores Selk. 5:35 to play. Third foul on Selk. Landon Nicholson at the line. Shot good. You can tie it up here. 33-34. Maynard trails by 1. And the Blue Devils and the Rockettes are all tied now. 34-34, 5:35 to play in the fourth and final quarter of the championship game. Over the line. Timeout taken by Garrison. But most of Garrison's games this year have been low scoring, according to Coach Ben Corbett. Very few of them have been over 50. In terms of what the losing team got, at least. Froning tries to set up the screen to Selk. Selk has the ball bounced out of her hands. It'll be played in by Garrison. You're going to see some mighty aggressive guarding now on the part of both sides. Last 5 minutes. Froning gets a brief opening, shoots. Bednar rebound. Bednar playing a fine floor game tonight. And Froning is fouled. Technical. A grabbing and foul. Against Rocky. Marianne Rocky. Froning at the line, shooting a very important free throw. Good. Garrison out ahead by 1, 35-34. 4:56 to go. Good. 36-34. Garrison leads by 2. Maynard guards. Haney to Simpson. Back to Haney. Look at the defense being played by the Garrison forwards. Off to Hennigan on the right side. Out in front, Steffen sees a brief opening. Fires to Glenda Nicholson. Nicholson shovel pass. Hennigan has an opening. Doesn't take it. They work for that perfect shot. Nicholson. Hennigan. No good. Rebound. It's picked off and a foul on Hennigan. Or is it going to be a jump? A foul it is. Foul on Hennigan. As very aggressively, the Garrison girls picked off that rebound. And Sue Froning comes through in the clutch with one. 37-34. We're getting right down into the area where one or another team could go into possession ball almost completely. 38-34. If Garrison gets a hold of this basketball, they're going to play a lot of possession ball, we imagine. Both of these teams are noted for that. This is a low-scoring, tight defensive game. Hennigan to Nicholson, to Steffen, to Nicholson. Her jump shot is good. As Maynard stays within 2 points. 36 for the Blue Devils, 38 for the Rockettes with exactly 3 minutes, 49 seconds to play. Can Maynard retain his championship? Back and forth, Bednar is open, starts to drive the lane. Here's Froning. Rocky has been guarding her very closely here. All right, now here we go into a game of keep away. 2 out forwards, play catch. Self, 2-point lead is not any kind of a safe lead. Scramble for the ball, a loose ball, and it's a jump. They were in the lane, but so were the Maynard guards. And they got it tied up. And that's the area where you can tie it up without a technical being called. Timeout. Garrison with the score. Garrison 38 and Maynard 36. You see the defense and the offense straining to the utmost. Tip on the jump ball. Garrison controls it. 2-point lead. They may play for the foul now. Stall it out. But 3 minutes is a long time to do it against a good defensive court, even if you do have good passing forwards. And they are playing catch with the ball. 2 minutes and 56 seconds to play. Garrison 38, Maynard 36. The Maynard guards are trying to be careful not to foul. We imagine, however, if the game goes on much longer, they're going to be forced to come out and try for that ball, try for the interception, even if they run the risk of fouling. Now you see the strategy of the 2 coaches and the girls being employed here. They're trying to set up the perfect shot. Froning is under. She has it. She scores. Froning gets that perfect shot. As she works it around, banks it off the glass and lays it through. Garrison 40, Maynard 36. London Nicholson, Henniges. They won't be wasting any shots here either. Here's Henniges. Steffen, they have to score. They're on the short end. Virginia Henniges. Nicholson, jump shot, good. 2 minutes exactly left to play. Garrison with a 2-point lead, 40-38. Tension is mounting. Bednar to Froning. Now watch Froning here as he tries to set up another scoring situation, pulling this defense ever out. Maynard, however, playing that man-to-man is not being taken in. Froning drives towards the board, loses the ball, and is fouled by Rocky. Minute 32 left to go. The first foul on Rocky. First substitution coming into the Maynard lineup. Sylvia Froning, number 35. It's no good. Trap for the ball and a jump is called. And that's exactly what Maynard was hoping for. Either an outright rebound or a jump ball. The tip goes in, under, layup, Selk is good. And that's exactly what Garrison was hoping for. Maynard's guards caught out of position on that jump ball. 42-38, Maynard behind by 4. Henniges back out. A minute 13 left to go. Maynard is behind by 4 points. Nicholson almost loses the ball out of bounds. Steffen. Nicholson jump is good. 1 minute exactly to play. 59 seconds. Now let's see whether the Maynard guards come out after this basketball. They're almost going to have to. They're still in that man-to-man defense, and it's a foul on number 44, Janet Haney. Foul is on Haney. Barbara Fish, number 24, comes into the backcourt replacing Haney.
Barbara Fish is into the Maynard lineup.
Now we see a bit of strategy. Fish goes into the forecourt. Glenda Nicholson goes into the backcourt. Why? To give him more rebounding strength. Underneath those boards, she stands close to 6 feet tall. Bednar's free throw is good. And Garrison now has a 3-point lead. Garrison may be the new champion, but it's too early to say that. 51 seconds to go. Bednar's second free throw is good, a 4-point lead. Glenda Nicholson will throw it in, and now they would need Glenda in the forecourt, we would assume. Glenda's free throw shot pass is intercepted, and a foul is on Garrison. Pass by Glenda Nicholson intercepted, a foul on Garrison. And now they're switching back and forth. Glenda Nicholson will go into the forecourt, we imagine. She does. Janice Haney comes out of the forecourt, or goes. Haney will go back to guard, and Nicholson will go into the front court. 44 seconds, 44 to 40. And the weight of the world on the shoulders of Deanna Steppen, a 5'7" sophomore. Her free throw is no good. They fight for it. Tip shot is good. Glenda Nicholson up there tips it in. 39 seconds, 37 seconds. Garrison with the ball, trying to play keep away. Here's Froning, drives the lane, lays it up, and scores! Sylvia Froning lays it in to score. 26 seconds, 46 to 42. Glenda Nicholson's tip shot is good. 19 seconds, 18, 17. Crowd is on its feet. Froning has the ball. 13 seconds. Bednar drives in and under, tries a shot over the top of the boards and out of bounds. But the whistle had blown. 10 seconds to go. Bednar will be at the foul line. Once again, it's Glenda Nicholson going into the backcourt for Maynard. But this may not do them any good. Nicholson goes into the backcourt. These Garrison fans can hardly restrain themselves across the way. Bednar, one of the heroes tonight. Little Karen Bednar, 5 feet 4 inch sophomore. That's Wasser. Free throw good. And that gives them that edge that they needed. 47 to 44, 3-point lead. 10 seconds to go. Garrison about has it wrapped up. Next shot is no good. Maynard, quick pass up there, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Whistle blows. Maynard calls timeout. Coach Mel Cooper-Smith is not giving up. 3-point lead for Garrison. Let's see what they can do. Steffen and the Garrison guards let them score as they did last night. 3 seconds to go, 2 seconds to go. Game is over. Garrison is the 1957 Girls State Basketball Champion. And look at these girls.
And there's the game. 47 to 46. Garrison is the new champion. The official scoring, Sylvia Froning wound up with 37 points for the winners, and Glenda Nicholson had 38 for Maynard, hitting 81% of her shots from the field. And let's salute the two fine backcourts, which made this the tightest defensive game in recent years. Barbara Beyer, Dolores Selk, and Sharon Benfer of Garrison, and Marianne Rocky, Janice Haney, and Karen Simpson of Maynard. Now, the presentation of trophies, always one of the highlights of the tournament. E. Wayne Cooley, Executive Secretary of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, presents the trophies. Mr. C. E. Tharp of Farmington, President of the Girls Union, is the speaker. The first award is to the winner of the free throw contest, won by Marlene Kimball of Hayton, who hit 33 out of 35 shots. The runner-up, Linda Ralph of Cambria, 32 out of 35. And now the winner of 4th place in the state tournament, Blakesburg, one of the most colorful teams of recent years. The Blakesburg girls from Wapello County had all of their games decided by 2 points, and they played in 2 overtimes. Incidentally, Blakesburg front court will be back next year intact. Meservey from Cerro Gordo County, the consolation winner with a 60 to 48 victory over Blakesburg. And Coach Level Diddy is happy because he has only 1 senior on his first 6. The defending state champs from Maynard turn out to be good losers. A fine ball club, well coached by Mel Cooper-Smith, also has only 1 senior on his starters, so we may be hearing more from Maynard in the years to come. And the champions, winning in thrilling fashion, 47 to 46, from Benton County, the Garrison Rockettes, coached by Ben Corbett. Another thrilling Iowa Girls State basketball tournament has come to a conclusion with one of the finest fields of all time. Garrison is the new champion. Congratulations to the Queens from Benton County, and good luck to all the teams next year.